Hello and welcome everyone to the Commodity Report for the 27th of May 2022, presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. So right now we have oil prices, they are breaking out to 2-month highs. We stated this to you as well on Tuesday's report and the week ahead commodity report to expect oil prices to get that slingshot breakout move higher back to multi-month highs as we move into the summer driving season in the USA from Memorial Day onwards, which will be next week. We're definitely seeing that at the moment. Oil prices, they're so far up 14%. We in fact have 3 positions on oil right now. Those trades are currently up over 4,000 points of profit. So of course, for that calculation, every 1 lot contract that you'll be trading, that's $40,000 of profit. Every 10 lot contract that you'll be trading, that's $400,000 of profit. Now, alongside that, we've seen natural gas prices break out yet again to all-time highs over this week. Last week, we saw gasoline prices, they broke out to all-time highs. Natural gas prices over the last year, they are now up 200%. And in fact, crude oil prices this time last year were trading at $60 per barrel. In the last year, oil prices, they have doubled in price from a year ago as we continue to move through the commodity super cycle. Now, over this week so far, in the lead up to the minutes of the FOMC on Wednesday, as we anticipated with you, we were expecting profit taking. As such, we took the opportunity at the beginning of the week to scale out of further profits on the metals before we actually saw that tank after the FOMC minutes. So gold prices, they were sitting at $1,868 per ounce on the Tuesday. Subsequently, after the FOMC minutes, they rolled over back down towards $1,840 per ounce within the matter of 24 hours. So we saw a 280 point pullback. However, so far, gold is fairly resilient around that 1840 handle, similar to silver at the moment, which is holding at $21.70 per ounce. As we discussed with you on the commodity report this week, we have positions here on gold, we have positions on silver, we have a number of positions on copper right now that we've stacked into after the last week. In fact, copper prices right now, we've seen over a 2% breakout to the upside over the last couple of days here, as we then move into the final week of May, where from the 1st of June onwards, China is expected to come out of their 2-month-long lockdown here. So that's where we're going to expect fresh capital to come back into the markets, particularly supporting copper prices as we do see an easing of those lockdowns in China. We're already seeing that play out with the slingshot move higher that we've seen over the last 24 hours with copper, with gold, with silver and platinum prices as well, for you to capitalize on. As we discussed with you previously, these pullbacks that we're seeing right now enable you to capitalize and buy in at the lows of the cycle here in order to then benefit from the subsequent rallies that we get as we move into the next month and as we transition into the next quarter as well. There are huge opportunities available to capitalize on. Wall Street banks, JP Morgan, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, they've all stated it, that this is one of the biggest opportunities of a generation. In fact, even Warren Buffett last week came out and stated that they are invested heavily in the commodity super cycle, and it's one of the biggest opportunities of our lifetimes to capitalize on this decade-long super cycle. 27 different commodities have all notched up double to triple digit gains as we continue to go through the commodity super cycle. You currently have the Nasdaq down over 30% from the all-time highs over the beginning of this year. We have the S&P 500, which is down just under 20% from the all-time highs that we've seen tested over 2022. We also have seen huge corrections in the cryptocurrency markets. The majority of altcoins out there, they're down anywhere from 90 to 95% over 2022. Not only that, we've seen the collapse over the last week of one of the top 10 cryptocurrencies, which was Terra Luna, and with that, over 60 billion in market capitalization wiped out. Commodities, they have a proven track record of beating inflation, and in fact, for every 1% move higher that we see in inflation across the globe, historically, you see a 10% move higher in commodities. And of course, right now, we have inflation globally running at 40-year highs, anywhere from 8 to 9%, and that is only going to go up in the coming months, likely hitting double digits. One of the best ways to protect from that is, of course, by getting exposure to the commodity markets, which also give you safety during a recession and help you to become inflation proof as well by benefiting from the current commodity super cycle. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Bank of America, and now Warren Buffett joined the long list of leading Wall Street banks and investors who are getting on board the commodity super cycle, stating that it is the opportunity here of a lifetime. So if you're not making money in these markets right now, I can only think either you're an inexperienced trader or you're just trading technical analysis, which gives you zero edge. It just ends up being a chop fest all the time. You'll constantly get chopped up in these market conditions. It ends up being death by 1,000 cuts, and we definitely do not want that for you. You want to be utilizing statistics, data, market intelligence, alongside that, learning the daily, the weekly, the monthly, the quarterly cycles for each commodity. Alongside that, the capital flows in the market, the key areas of liquidity, the intermarket correlations, the ratios in the market. Further compound that with your understanding of the fundamentals, the macroeconomics, the geopolitics, and also how the hedge funds, money managers, banks, and institutions are positioned in the market. That will help you massively to get an edge. So with that, if you would like to join our community of successful traders, learn the research-driven approach to the market, and join our professional mentorship program, there is an opportunity for you to do so. Just make sure you click in the link below today's report in order to make an application to join our professional mentorship program.